Hi, Matt with etrailer. If you have a 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander and you want to carry those really heavy e-bikes from point A to point B, then the Inno HD tire hold is going to be a great option for you. So let's check it out. The reason why I say this is great for those heavy e-bikes is because it's weight capacity. It's going to have a weight capacity of up to 80 pounds per bike. And we're going to be able to hold two of them. The downside to that though is it's going to affect its tilt away. So to show you what I mean, if I pull this lever at the very end of it, this is going to tilt back some, and as you can see, it didn't go back too far. And I actually rearranged my pedals so they wouldn't get in the way of my hatch if I try to open it up. And then when I open it up here, I'm going to stop it right about at this point. As you can see, if this continues to open up, this is going to make contact with our handlebars. And to be honest with you, we don't have that wide of handlebars to begin with. So this is a little bit more standard. Now, if you needed to throw a few smaller items back here, maybe some groceries, or even grab your helmet and shoes, you can still do that. But if you wanted to actually get full access out of this, you're going to be very limited to this. But driving regularly, this isn't even close to a vehicle. Even if you hit those really bumpy roads, you're hitting some big speed bumps, it's not even coming close to our vehicle. Now, if we want to take a closer look at this, I'm going to take off my bike. So where I like to start is just with one of these arms. And these can be a little odd when you're first working with them because there are a couple buttons at the very edge of it. You could actually just push this one right here. Then I'll move out of your way. What that second button is for is actually lowering that arm all the way. So to show you what I'm talking about is once we release this, push it down, you might have to give it an extra nudge. You just pull on this tab, you flip that up, and then you can remove this and lower it down. What that's for is to use a ramp if you have trouble taking off your bikes. Now, if you don't mind, you can just lift up and take it off the old-fashioned way. And with it off, you can take it out for a ride. And with your bike unloaded, we can put this back up. Now, if you do choose to go the route of using a ramp, then you can actually find that ramp on our website. And trying to get this back on does take a little bit. If you're looking for an easier ramp to deal with, then I would check out the Hollywood Racks Destination e-bike rack, because what I like about that is the ramp actually comes included and you don't have to deal with kind of maneuvering that arm in a weird way. But let's get a few measurements just to see how this is going to live back here. So the first measurement I'm going to get is going to be the distance from our vehicle. And that's going to sit at a little bit under 31 inches, which isn't too bad. Something to consider if you're in those really tight spots like a parking spot or garage. And the next one I'm going to get is going to be a ground clearance. I'm actually going to go from this bump at the bottom. That's going to sit at 17 inches. So we have plenty of space to sit above the ground. Now, if you were in any crazy situation and you were going to make contact with the ground, that bump there is actually to help protect the carrier. Now, you can save some space. All you have to do is pull this lever and push up. That's going to be designed if you don't have any bikes. Now, there's going to be two positions for this. This one's more typically for if you have something mounted on the back of your vehicle. It's going to save you a little bit of space. Nothing crazy, though. Now it's only going to sit at 20 inches. So most of the time, you're probably going to drive with this in the fully upright position. And now we're going to save about, we're only going to be sitting at 11 inches. So that's going to save you a lot of space. And how it's going to interact with the back of our Outlander is it's only going to block a couple things. So we're going to block our license plate, so that will be obstructed some. And if you are trying to use your backup camera, a lot of that is going to be blocked too. So I'd recommend sticking to mainly using your back window or your mirrors. But your taillights won't be obstructed. And the way this is going to mount to our vehicle, we're going to have this 2-inch shank, and that's going to go into your 2-inch hitch receiver. We're then going to have an anti-rattle bolt that goes through and connects to a safety clip. And then what I like about this is we're going to have this stopper right here. This is just going to be in place, and you can adjust this. And that's for if you are taking this carrier on and off a lot. It's going to make that process a little bit quicker, just so you can line up that pinhole easier. Now, if you look at the back of this, This is where a lot of that anti-rattle device is going to kick in. So what's cool about this is once you've unlocked it, all you have to do is take it off, tighten this into place, and once you're done, put it back on. So you don't need any tools to help tighten this in place. In my opinion, I think this is a great rack if you are trying to take those really heavy e-bikes from point A to point B. Like I said, there's other great options that have ramps that come with them, but they're going to have a different style of holding down your bikes. Now, if you want something that's going to be the similar style to this and can hold those really heavy e-bikes as well, then I'd recommend checking out the Ceres MHS. Because what's really nice about that is you can mix and match that later on to have different types of bikes or even a basket on it. And it's going to be a really robust design. But it's also going to have a more premium price tag to it as well. So if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable but can still withstand those heavy e-bikes, then this is going to be one of your best bets. That's just a look at the Inno HD tire hold on the back of our 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.